Plumbers, steal this Instagram story. What if I told you that you could book an entire day's worth of profitable work with a 15-second video that disappears in 24 hours? I know it sounds crazy, but I used to do it all the time. Today, I'm showing you the power of Instagram Story. For the plumbing business owner who is too busy to post on social media, the strategy is for you. For the plumber about to start their own company, this is how you'll build momentum fast. And for the homeowner, this is the look at how the best pros are using technology to connect with their community. We're going to jump in here and do this. And really, this is something that any of y'all can do. The strategy is a quick tip story. It's not a polished, edited video. It's you on a job, taking 15, 20 seconds to show a single piece of valuable information. For example, hey everyone, quick tip. See this valve on your water heater? You should test it once a year to make sure it's not stuck. It could prevent a major flood. That's it. And guys, if you say, well, I'm not any good in front of a camera, I can't talk, just have your apprentices start videoing what your guys are doing. And then look at the video, put text on it. There's a lot of different things that you can do. Simple, valuable, and authentic. But here's the secret that turns this from a piece of content into a lead generation machine: the poll sticker. After your tip, add a poll that says something like, when was the last time you had your water heater serviced? With only two options: within the last year and never. Now you wait 24 hours. Instagram will show you a list of every single person who voted never. Now, these are not cold leads. These are people in your local area who have just raised their hand and told you they are neglecting a critical piece of home maintenance. Now you have a list of warm leads. You don't slide into their DMs, not with a sales pitch. You send a simple, no pressure message. Hey, John, thanks for voting in my poll. No judgment. Most people forget about their water heaters. Some people never even knew they were supposed to do it. We're actually doing a maintenance call in your area next Wednesday. If you'd like a spot, let me know. How easy is that? It's simple. It's not pushy. And it converts like crazy because you're solving a problem they just admitted they have. People have problems, but you're not top of mind. Little things like this each and every day, each and every week, at least start out with once a week. Get in there and try it. See what happens. Communicate with the people that you're connected with. How many of you post enough about what you do that the people even know you're a plumber, electrician, HVAC tech, whatever you are? If you will just start posting, people can figure out, hey, you know what? I got a problem. I can call Roger. I went to a conference in Indianapolis last year. Actually, it was earlier this year. And the first day we walked in, and Squirt was with me. The first day that we walked in, we're walking down the deal, and this guy saw me. And man, you could tell. He smiled, and he started walking towards me. He said, man, I got to tell you, what you talk about works. I said, which part? I talk about a lot of things. He said, you know what? You talked about making a video, letting people know what you do. He said, and I did that, put it on Facebook, and my wife shared it. And then Sunday when she went to church, somebody came up to her and said, hey, your husband is the plumber, right? And she said, yeah. She said, I saw that video you shared. I've got that problem at my house. Do you think your husband can fix it? She said, absolutely. He's really good at what he does. This guy's literally standing in front of me saying, hey, what you taught me to do worked and I made money. I got a call off making that video just like you said I would. Guys, this stuff really does work. This strategy is genius because it's authentic. It's real. It provides value first, and it uses the platform's tools to get customers to pre-qualify themselves. They're calling you, telling you, look, we got a problem. You're not chasing leads. You're inviting warm prospects to book a service they already know that they need. Now, it takes less than 5 minutes a day to do something like this. Now, there's another customer. I remember walking out one day because I was going to go look at a job that we had already started. My plumbers were out there. They were working. And it was a tunnel job. We had tunneled under a house in 2 areas. This was probably a $40,000, $50,000 job. And when I walked out of the house, or when I walked out of the office, Amber said, the homeowners at the house, he wanted to meet you. I said, okay, that's great. So I walk out. I get there. He's inside. My crew was already working. So I went around, climbed up under the house and saw what we were doing. And I climbed out and he says, Roger, do you mind if I take just a moment and tell you why I called your plumbing company? I said, no, I'd love to hear that. He said, Roger, I wanted the cheapest plumber. He said, and you made a video talking about how you weren't the cheapest plumber. You talked about you have the best trained men. You used the best equipment. You use the best materials. You don't take shortcuts. You talked about how for a tunnel job like this, you use stainless steel rod and nuts and washers and hangers. And you said, I don't know what the other guys are using. I don't know how they're cheaper than me, but I've got a feeling they're not using the same thing I am. He told me, I watched that video 5 times because I thought I wanted the cheapest plumber. When I was done, I knew that I wanted the best plumber. That's why I called you. You had proven it to me. You told me why you did what you did. Now that worked great for me. I do it on YouTube. But this Instagram story strategy is just one of a dozen quick win marketing tactics we teach in the Using Social Media to Grow Your Business course. Now, we've developed a complete system of content ideas, caption templates, lead generation strategies that are specifically designed for busy trade people. Now, you can spend the next year trying to figure out this stuff on your own, or you can get the complete proven system today and start getting more calls tomorrow. If you're ready to stop guessing and start growing, click the link in the description and learn how to use networking and social media to grow your business. But now that you've got your marketing dialed in, check out this video on the 3 questions to ask before starting a business. And these are questions that you're going to ask yourself. I'm Roger Wakefield, and I'll see you in the next video.